Hello, everybody. Welcome back to House of Games. It is a Wednesday, and what a week we are having already. 2 different winners. We had a tie break yesterday as well. If you haven't seen it, go back and have a watch of it. There's an exciting one. Someone is winning this trophy on Friday. Honestly, it could be any of the 4 of them. We've got 4 good quizzes this week, and they are Malorie Blackman, Matt Dawson, Chris McCausland,
hey, Rich,
and Ranvir Singh. Welcome back, one and all. A tie-break yesterday, Matt and Malorie.
Yeah.
And Matt, you went for it because, of course, you go for it. You couldn't bring the cheeky girls to mind.
Well, I had to go for it because there was a slight hesitation.
Yeah.
And I knew the next question was going to be something to do with books, and I had no chance. So I just had to go for it.
Malorie, you won the dartboard for your daughter.
I did. I can't wait to tell her. Nice birthday present for her.
Ranvir, let's take a look at the weekly leaderboard, shall we?
Do we have to?
Well, you haven't had a win yet, but it's still very close between everyone. Everyone's scoring points every day. Let's take a look at where we are. Look, 3 points between everyone. You've got a win in you this week, surely.
I hope so. It depends what the prizes are. Maybe I've not been inspired enough to go for it.
Oh, interesting.
I'm
That's
blaming
interesting.
the prizes now, Richard.
Maybe the prizes. Well, listen, OK, let's look at the prizes, shall we? Chris, I'm going to take you through this lot. You won on Monday. If you were to win today, you could take your choice of a deck chair, water bottle, a cushion, a scented candle, and a birdhouse. Chris, any of those you fancy?
I don't like the beach.
Yeah.
I haven't got a garden.
Yeah. You hate candles.
I mean, a candle with me, that's a fire waiting to happen, isn't it?
Do you drink water?
I'm going to go with the cushion. I
go with the cushion.
I like a sit down.
You know, the cushion's quite nice, actually. Ranvir, what would you go for?
I'd go for the deck chair.
Deck chair, of
Yeah,
course.
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Matt Dawson.
Candle all day long.
Candle? Really?
Oh, all day long in the bath.
It smells of the England Grand Slam winning side of the early 90s.
That's it.
That's the scent. It would take
Take
you
me back.
Yeah. Malorie, what would you go for?
I'd go for the bird box.
But that's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Shall we? Once again,
Yes,
for
please.
2 separate winners. Are we going to get our 3rd winner? Let's find out, shall we? Our first round is... Sorry, wrong number. Now, in this round, every single answer will have a number somewhere in it, OK? Fingers on buzzers, everyone. What I want you to do, before you say the answer, is add 50 to the number in the answer. Here's your first one. Please add 50 to any number you find in this. Chart-topping band with members including Bono and The Edge. Matt.
U52.
U52? Absolutely. U2, add 50, U52. Next one, add 50 to this, please. Fairy tale in which a girl with blonde hair samples bowls of porridge and different beds. Yes, Matt.
It would be the 57 Dwarfs. Went Sleeping Beauty and the 57 Dwarfs.
It's not, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. Chris.
Goldilocks and the 53 Bears.
It is Goldilocks and the 53 Bears.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, you got Goldilocks and the 53 Bears.
Oh,
Next one, add 50 to this, please. Common name for the British Security Service based at Thames House on Millbank. Yes, Matt.
MI55.
MI55? It is. Well done.
Well done.
It was going to be MI55 or 56,
Yeah.
wasn't it? It's going to be one or the other. Forget about adding 50 now. What I'd like you to do to the number in the answers now is divide by 2, OK? 1957 film about a jury in New York City starring Henry Fonda. Yes, Malorie.
6 Angry Men.
6 Angry Men?
Yeah.
Is the right answer. Well done. 12 Angry Men become 6 Angry Men. Don't forget, divide any number by 2. What is the title, please, of this song? Yes, Matt.
When One Tribe, I guess.
One Tribe is the right answer. 2 tribes by
well done,
Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
I was
Becomes
nearly
1
there.
tribe. Don't forget, divide by 2. 1969 Kurt Vonnegut novel, partly based on his experiences during World War II. Yes, Malorie.
Slaughterhouse 2.5.
Slaughterhouse 2.5? It is. Slaughterhouse 5 becomes Slaughterhouse 2.5. Well played. Forget about dividing by 2. I've got a much tougher sum for you now. Add 10, please. Add 10 to any number in these answers. Late evening BBC TV bulletin that has been presented by Sophie Rayworth and others. Yes, that is Chris.
The 19 o'clock news?
It is not, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. Ranvir.
News at 20?
News at 20 we were looking for. Well played. Next one, add 10 to this, please. 1901, Anton Chekhov play featuring the siblings Olga, Masha and Irina. Yes, Mallory.
13 sisters.
13 sisters? Absolutely, 3 sisters becomes 13 sisters.
Well done.
I did not need to turn my head to know who'd buzzed in there, Mallory.
Yes.
I was thinking, who's getting the Chekhov question?
Yeah.
Final question in this round. Add 10 to this, please. 1990 Francis Ford Coppola film in which Sophia Coppola plays Mary Corleone. Yes, Mallory.
Godfather 13.
It is The Godfather Part 13. Well done. Godfather Part 3 adds 10. And it's the end of that round. Everybody off the mark today. That's nice. That's the first time this week. The leaderboard looks like this. Chris and Ranvir, you have 1 point each. Matt has 3 points. Mallory in the lead with 4.
Oh, my goodness. Well done. Well done.
Yesterday's champion, but it was in a playoff against Matt, and it's close again between the two of you. Let's play a pairs game, shall we? Today's pairs game is... You complete me. Ranvir, you're tied third. Why don't you choose your partner today?
Mallory.
You're going with
I didn't
Mallory.
even skip a beat.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was pretty quick, Chris.
I'd rather make the effort to go and sit all the way down there than have to stay next to you.
Mallory is a hero, so, you know, I just want to have one experience of my life where I say, Mallory,
and I'm sitting next to it all week, so you should have the opportunity. You should have the opportunity as well. Ranvir and Matt, if you'll swap places, please.
Of course.
Ranvir and Mallory are a team. Chris and Matt are a team.
Come on, Chris.
You know what, Matt? We've got this, mate. Let's show them.
Come on.
Now, in this round, you're playing as a team. I'm going to ask you some questions. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Every question has a 2-word answer. If you buzz in, I just want you to give me the first word of the answer. Your partner then has to give me the second word.
Oh, no.
OK? That's why we called it You Complete Me. Everybody ready? Give me the first word of this answer, please. Which BBC panel show hosted by Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer had a round called The Dove from Above? Yes, that's Chris.
Shooting.
Shooting is correct, Matt.
Stars.
Stars is the right answer. Shooting stars. Nicely done. Well played, gents. Next question. Which stadium is the home ground of Burnley Football Club? Yes, Matt.
Turf.
Turf is correct. Chris?
More.
More is also correct. How about that? Were you happy with your choice, Ranvir?
I think you should ask Mallory. She's the winner so far.
Next one. Give me the first word of this answer, please. What is the title of this song? Chris?
Call.
Is correct. Matt?
Me.
Is also correct. Well done, Matt. What a team up the far end there. Nicely played. Call Me by Blondie. Next one. Give me the first word of this answer, please. Which Scottish BBC journalist appeared as herself in Absolutely Fabulous, The IT Crowd and Doctor Who? Yes, Chris.
Kirsty.
Is correct. Matt?
Young.
Is incorrect, I'm afraid. Ranvir?
Walk.
Kirsty Walk we were looking for. Well played. Point to Mallory and Ranvir. Next question. Which book by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett was adapted into a 2019 TV series starring David Tennant and Michael Sheen? Yes, Chris.
Good.
Correct, Matt.
I don't know why. I'll say Practice.
Good practice. It is not Mallory.
Omens.
Good omens we were looking for. Well done. Point to Mallory and Ranvir. Next one. Which 1956 film musical based on the Philadelphia story starred Bing Crosby, Grace Kelly and Frank Sinatra? Yes, Mallory.
Oh, True. No.
It is not true,
No.
I'm afraid. Should we move along? It was High Society we were looking for there.
That's it.
Final question in this round. Which American author wrote the 1851 novel Moby Dick? Yes, Ranvir.
I think it's from Orson.
It is not Orson, I'm afraid. Gents, anything? Shall I time you out?
It's gone.
I was looking for Herman Melville.
Never would have got it.
Melville. There we go. Good to know.
Wasn't even in the same ballpark.
That is the end of that round. Well played, everyone. So, Matt and Ranvir, if you will swap back again, please.
Thanks, Malorie.
Well, not that I did much.
You got some points. Got some points there. Shall we take a look at the leaderboards? 2 rounds down. This is how we look. It's lovely and close. It has been a week, hasn't it? Ranvir with 3, Chris with 4, joint leaders. Malorie and Matt with 6 points each. Oh, there's no getting between the two of them, is there? 3 rounds to go, though, and everyone within 3 points of the lead. Round 3 today is... Win when they're singing. Now, if you all put your fingers on your buzzers, what we're going to do, we're going to play you the introduction to a song. OK? You'll hear the introduction. We will then fade it out. You must keep playing along with it in your head. And when you think the first word is sung in that song, press your buzzer.
Oh. Okay.
Nice and hard. And whoever is the closest will score themselves a point. OK, everyone at home all ready? Got your stopwatches ready? You can start those stopwatches now. Everyone in here, you and at home, lifted by the Lighthouse family. What have you got in your stopwatch at home? What have we got in the studio? Let's take a look. So Ranvir pressed first, 10.55, all the way to Matt, lasted to 19.74 seconds. Someone's going to win a point. Who is it going to be? Let's find out who's closest. So Ranvir at 10, Matt at 19, Chris at 12, Malorie at 17. We're up to 9. We're past Ranvir. We're past Chris. Oh, has Dawson done it? Oh, Matt, well done. Honestly, the focus you showed there, you were not going to be dislodged. You were not going to be forced into buzzing. Nicely done. Shall we do another one?
Yeah.
Everyone at home, you all ready? Start your stopwatches now. Dawson holding out again there as well. What have you got at home on your stopwatch? Let's take a look in the studio. It was This Love by Maroon 5. Chris and Ranvir, sort of 11 seconds-ish. Malorie, 14 seconds, and Matt holding out again for 20 seconds. Worked for him last time. Shall we have a little listen? See who's won the point. So Chris went first, Matt went last. Chris and Ranvir around about the 11-second mark. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
We've passed Chris and Ranvir, we've passed Malorie. Come off it, Dawson. Has he done it again?
Well done.
Oh my God, look at that! Look, within 200ths of a second. Matt, I'm going to give you 2 points for that. I can't not give you 2 points for that. Final question in this round. Let's do it, shall we? All ready in studio? All ready at home? Start your stopwatches now. No one in yet. They're all doing a Dawson. They all went at the same time.
See now we're on.
Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston. And these timings, I mean, look at that, all within 0.8 of a second of each other. Chris went first, 22.7. Matt went last, 23.5. But everybody, this will be like 8 seconds or something. You know that, don't you? Let's find out who scored the final point of the round. What number have you got on your stopwatch at home? Up to 10. Still Nothing from Whitney. Oh, hello. Oh, Chris gets it.
We all went round again, didn't we?
17.44. Well played, Chris. Nicely done. This is the end of that round. The end of that
good.
great round for Matt Dawson. For so
Amazing.
many reasons. 2 rounds to go on Wednesday's House of Games. And here's the leaderboard. Ranvir has 3. Chris, you've got 5. Malorie, you got 6. 3-point lead. Matt Dawson with 9. 2 rounds to hold on to it. Are we going to find our 3rd separate winner of the week, I wonder? Got beaten in a tie-break yesterday. 3-point lead today. 2 rounds to go. Our next one is... But what's the question? Now, in this round, I'm going to give you the answers before we begin. There are 4 answers in the round, and those answers are quokka, Parmesan cheese, cold bottoms, and Elgin lumpkin. Those are your 4 answers. Ranvir, the first thing I need you to do, could you choose one of those 4 answers for Malorie, please?
Cold bottoms.
Cold bottoms. OK, Malorie, we know your answer. Your answer is cold bottoms. But what is your question? It is one of these 3. Is your question... In 1950, the residents of Hot Springs in New Mexico voted to change the town's name to what? Is your question... What is the name of the wooden sculpture created by the comedian Harry Hill that featured in the 2018 Royal Academy Summer Exhibition? Or is your question... The film Cool Runnings was released in Norway under a title that translates into English as what?
I don't think it's the top one. Doesn't
Hot
sound
Springs.
like they would change it from Hot Springs to Cold Bottoms. I think I'm going to go with the last one.
Cool Runnings?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It sounds like
accept it.
something that would be translated maybe to Cold Bottoms.
However,
so.
I know our question setters very well. It also sounds like the sort of thing they'd come up with, but I think I would go with that as well. Let's find out. Is that your question? It is your question. Well played, Malorie. Nicely done. Very, very nicely done. Chris, I wonder if you could choose an answer for Matt. You can choose between quokka, Parmesan cheese, or Elgin lumpkin.
He needs to be held back here. So Elgin lumpkin.
Elgin lumpkin, Matt. Your answer is Elgin lumpkin, but
Okay.
what is your question? Is it... What is the real name of the R&B singer Genuine, who had a 1997 hit single with Pony? Is it, in a 2012 interview, author George R.R. Martin revealed that he uses what as a placeholder name for new characters while trying to think of the perfect moniker? Or what was the full name of the British diplomat and art collector born in 1766 who acquired the Greek sculptures often known as the Elgin marbles? They're so desperate for you to fall into a trap. But Dawson ain't playing. Dawson don't fall into no trap.
Well, you say that, but G-I-N, that's in Elgin. U is it? Oh, there's no W, but there's an I-N-E.
Yeah,
in
I'm
there
going
as
to say
well.
now, evil though they are, you might be overthinking now.
I
You
don't know what
might,
he's
you
doing.
might
know
have
what I
just
mean?
gone beyond, yeah.
What's the real name
Yeah.
of the R&B singer?
Genuine.
Yeah, I'm going to go down that line.
I'd go with that one as well, I think. Genuine.
Let's go with the first one.
We'll go Genuine?
Yeah.
You agree at home, disagree? Is that Genuine's real name? Elgin Lumpkin is your answer. Is that your question? It is!
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Matt, we did it. The Earl of Elgin was the Elgin Marbles geezer. And George R.R. Martin gets character names before he gets characters. Matt, would you like to choose an answer for Chris, please?
Quokka.
Quokka, you're going to go for. Chris, your answer is quokka. What is your question? Is it, what type of animal is depicted on the official flag of Western Australia? What type of animal was Davy, the resident of a Sydney zoo who attempted to predict the 2018 Men's FIFA World Cup results? Or what type of animal was Paris Hilton's pet Baby Love, which bit her in 2006? Flag football pet.
I mean, the thing is, it just sounds like the first one, doesn't it? Which means it's probably...
Quokka.
Yeah.
Quokka, mate.
I mean, there's just too much... There's a bit of extra detail in that, isn't there, with the Western Australia?
Yeah.
You think, oh, let's just go with that.
Yep.
Western
Go.
Australia flag.
Official flag of Western Australia. What do you think at home on this one? Agree, disagree? Your answer is quokka. Is your question the official flag of Western Australia? It is not. Black Swan, apparently, is on that flag. So let's find out what was the answer. The resident of a Sydney zoo who predicted the World Cup results was a quokka called Davy. There you go. Learn something new every day. Baby Love, Paris Hilton's pet, was a kinkajou. Malorie, I have a job for you, but it's a very easy job, which is, can you think of an answer for Ranvir?
Tuffy, but let's go for Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese. Ranvir, your answer is Parmesan cheese, but what is your question? It's one of these three. The museum next to the castle of Barolo in Italy is dedicated to what? Since 1953, what has been accepted as collateral for small business loans by the Italian bank Credito Emiliano? Or Damiano David, the lead singer of the group who performed Italy's Eurovision-winning song in 2021, has what tattooed on his upper chest? What do we think at home?
I'm sure there is a museum dedicated to Parmesan cheese. I'm just sure there is.
Somewhere in Italy.
And I can't imagine what a tattoo of Parmesan cheese looks like. Would it be a slice? Would it the whole,
I guess like a
whole
wheel
of
but
it?
maybe with a bit taken out to really...
A bit taken out, yeah. I'm going to go with the bank loans.
That's a nice one, isn't it, if it is that?
Yeah.
You can take cheese as collateral in a bank loan.
Yeah.
Have we scored a point at the end of the round? Your answer is Parmesan cheese. Is your question the Italian bank? It is. Well played. Very nicely done. There is a Parmesan museum, but not in Barolo. In Barolo, they have a corkscrew museum. And the guy from Maneskin has the Dance of Life tattooed on his chest, but in Italian, which I can't translate. That's the end of that round. We have one round to go before we find Wednesday's champion. We're going to play Answer Smash, and here's how we stand going into it. Ranvir, you have 4. Chris, you got 5. Malorie, 7.
Look at that.
Matt Dawson, 3-point lead. 3-point lead.
Double digits, Dawson.
Well, it's not a good place
That's
to
a
be,
scary lead to have. It's better to be 3 ahead than 3 behind, I guess.
Well...
I guess, but it's a tricky one. Should we do it? Let's play Answer Smash. Fingers on buzzers, point for a correct answer, point off for an incorrect answer. Matt Dawson has a 3-point lead. Don't forget, this week it's a clue and then a song. Smash them together, please. Your first category is novelty hits. Those will be the songs. Good luck, one and all. Which Roald Dahl book features a vindictive married couple who keep Mugglewump the monkey and his family captive? And what is this song? She was afraid. Yes, that's Chris.
The twitsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Chris McCausland, everybody. Well done. The twits and itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Very well played, Chris McCausland. Next clue, next song. What 3-word slogan did Barack Obama use during his 2008 presidential campaign? And...
Scoop, Muck and Dizzy and Rolly too. Lofty and Wendy join the crew.
Yes, Ranvir.
Yes, we can. Redo it, yes, we can.
It's not, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. Anybody else? Yes, Matt.
Yes, we can fix it.
Afraid it's not quite right either. You lose a point. Yes, Chris.
Yes, we can. We fix it.
There we go. Is all we were looking for. Yes, we can. We fix it. Yes, we can. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. We fix it. That was carnage. Next one. A triangle of land between Wakefield, Leeds and Bradford is particularly associated with growing which plant eaten as a fruit? And...
Come jump in, bimbo friend, let us do it again. Hit the town, fool around, let's go party.
Malorie.
Rhubarby Girl?
Rhubarby Girl?
Oh, good.
It is. Rhubarb and Barbie Girl. That leaderboard is getting closer than it was, Matt. I'll say that. Next category. Classic funk and soul. Those will be the songs. Which punctuation mark is known as a period in North America? And... Yes, Chris.
Full stop in the name of love.
Full stop in the name of love? It is. Full stop and stop in the name of love. Diana Ross and the Supremes. Next clue, next song. Which 2000s US TV drama is about the lives of the Fisher family who run a funeral home and...
Oh, when the sun...
Yes, Chris.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I'm going to have to time you out.
I've got it.
Forgive
I've got
me.
it.
I'm going to have to
I've got
time
it.
you out.
I've got it. I've got it.
I'm
I've got
so
it.
sorry. Anybody else?
Oh.
So I'll let you know. Chris, what do you think it is?
It's 6 feet under the boardwalk.
6 feet under the dock of the bay. It is, yeah, 6 feet under the boardwalk. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. Too late, though. If you buzz it, you guys are two good quizzes for me to let you buzz in and take your time. I'm so sorry. You lose a point. Next clue, next song. The 1974 boxing match between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman was known by what rhyming nickname? And...
Get down, get down.
Yes, Mallory.
Rumble in the Jungle Boogie?
Rumble in the Jungle Boogie is exactly what it is. Rumble in the Jungle, Jungle Boogie. Rumble in the Jungle Boogie. Next category. We're done for the day.
Choked it.
We're done for the day. On Monday, our champion was Chris McCausland. On Tuesday, we had a tiebreak between Mallory and Matt. Mallory was our champion. On Wednesday, our champion is...
Choked it.
2 days in a row, we have a tiebreak between Mallory and Matt. Can you believe it? Wow. Can you believe it? Yes, you can. Normally, I have to explain what happens now, but you guys are veterans of this. One final answer smash. Fingers on buzzers. Correct answer, you win the show. Incorrect answer, your opponent wins the show. And as we saw yesterday, if you buzz in, got to give me an answer straight away. We've never had 2 tiebreaks in a row between the same 2 people. Your category for this tiebreak is songs from films will be the song. There'll be a clue above it. Very best of luck to both of you. Let's find Wednesday's champion. Which comic book sailor was played by Robin Williams in a 1980 live-action film? And...
Face to face.
Yes, Matt.
Popeye of the Tiger.
Popeye of the Tiger. Matt Dawson is our champion. Wow. Popeye, Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. And you are a survivor. You've got our 3rd winner of the week. Matt, you've won yourself a prize. Which of these would you like?
My mum and dad need a new bird box at home.
Oh, my goodness, that's perfect.
Absolutely ideal.
What are your mum and dad's names?
Lois and Ron.
Lois and Ron. How about that? Bird box from Matt Dawson. Well played, Matt Dawson. Is our 3rd champion of the week. And let's take a look at our weekly leaderboard as well. We have 2 days to go, including double points Fridays, 8 points for a win on Friday. 5 points between everybody. Look at this. Ranvir with 5, Chris 7, Matt 8, Mallory 10. What a week it is going to be. 3 separate winners, 2 tie breaks already. Yeah. Shall we come back and do it again tomorrow? Look forward to seeing all of you. Matt, you can take a day off if you want. Forward to seeing all of you tomorrow as well on the House of Games.
They've also got one of those cameras that goes in and they watch,
I love that
they watch
idea.
it on their TV and show the grandkids and all the rest of it.
That's
I love
amazing. Ron and Lois are going to love that.
They will.